Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.com. Thank you very much for joining me again today for another card making tutorial. And we're doing super simple today, using some a stamp set that's retiring and one of the new stamp sets combined. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a focus on some of the stuff that's going, I think, this week. So you'll see a few of those. So don't forget to check out all that the last chance section in the online shop. You'll find a link to the online shop in the description right at the bottom. So do check out that menu and see if there's anything there that you fancy before it disappears. So the stamp sets will be gone at the end of June if they haven't already. So do have a look at that. All right. So like I say, the retiring set I'm using is Borders to Background. Really overlooked, I think, and it's just so cute. Just to make really quick fun cards. So we've used that. So you can see I've used the hearts and the spots on there. So we're going to use the stars because I haven't used the stars. So I'm going to just pull that out of the packet while we're here. Drop that down there so that that's ready to go. Photopolymer set, so it's really easy to line up as well. And then this is just blowing my mind, this set. I just love it when I want to reach for a nice bold sentiment to fill a simple card. This is number one. It's really cool. So Biggest Wish is there. Worth checking that out. So we're going to be using the Stamper Artist tool, and as you can see, I've done sort of matchy cards there, so in pink and the blue. So the this is Bermuda Bay Coastal Cabana, and this one is Flirty Flamingo and Melon Mambo. So I'm going to bring in crushed curry and so saffron to go with my stars. Okay, already cut the card base in crushed curry. I've got a card layer for the mat there. This is a little bit smaller so that we see a bit more of the crushed curry around the back. So let me just confirm that measurement for you rather than relying on my tiny brain that's tired today. So we're at 3 7/8 of an inch by 5 5/8 of an inch, and then this one is an 1/8 of an inch smaller again at 3 3/4 by 5.5. Sorry, I'm an inches girl. Yeah. Okie dokie. And we're going to bring in the Stamper Artist now. Apologies if that window just reflects on you just for a minute. In fact, let's open that up ready so that it's not doing that, shall we? If you put a stamp case under your window here, on the left for me, it means you can grab it from the end here. Let me just move that across a second. So I've got a place to grab it underneath there rather than trying to pick it up off my desk, because it's kind of, you know. So if you do that, you can get hold of it easily, and it also allows you to press your ink pad onto the top of your stamp more easily as well. Okay, so we'll bring that back into shot for you. She says, move those ink pads out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so Stamper Artist tool is really great for positioning your stamps. If you haven't got great dexterity or pressure behind your hands for whatever reason, then this is good because you can stamp once, and if it's not quite right, you can put it down again and stamp it again. And today we're going to use it. I have a cat, and even though she doesn't come into my stamp room, I seem to find her little hairs everywhere. But today we're going to use one of its features called the hinge technique. So the plate here. You get 2 plates in your pack when you buy a Stamparatus. Just come out of those hinges, but it means we can position that anywhere we like in there. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. Get our magnet in place, because the first time if you put down a photopolymer set stamp, it'll try and lift your card because it's just sticky, you know, just the nature of it kind of thing. So put your stamp on, make sure your card's back in position, and then I'm going to shove it down to the bottom so that it's out of the way. Won't do it so much when the ink is wet, and I've got the foam mat underneath it. So when you purchase a Stamparatus, you'll get a plain black one, which is this plain black foam cushioning. But I've upgraded mine and got the deluxe one, which has got this sort of white clean surface on it, which is going to come in useful for this particular thing. Or you can get the small grid paper to put underneath it as well, so you can tear off a sheet of that and protect your foam doing that way. So let's stop yakking. Now you can only just about see my stamp over there, can't you? So let's just shove that along a little bit. The stamp's over here, in case that's not super clear on the video there, and I'm going to use crushed curry ink to ink up that stamp. Okay, and we're going to bring it across to the top of the that cardstock, and that's going to come up. And look, I deliberately didn't press too hard because I wanted to be able to demonstrate that because that hasn't stamped great, we can just go back over it, give it a bit more of a firm press, and we can get our image much cleaner. Because we're going to alternate colours, I'm not going to jump 1, I'm going to jump 2 of the hinge points there, and we're going to go again with that, get that inked up, bring it over, give that a press. Okay, then move the magnet out of the way, jump it 2 again, and put that one into place. Now I'm using just the stars, as I did just the spots and the what was the other one? Hearts. But of course you can build up the background with any of the images, and I have done that on previous videos using multiple colours and all that kind of stuff. So you can really use your imagination and build up a pattern that suits you. Okay, right, so I'm going to take off the stamp and I'm going to reposition it over here, but it's going to come in a bit just to add a little bit of, you can just stamp down your card if you want, but just thought it'd be a little more interesting to have it so that the we get these different lengths of line. You've got grids everywhere. You've got grids on your mat thing or your paper, and there's a grid sort of etched into the window as well, so that you can line things up. I say uninked photopolymer will try and pull up your cardstock, so try and line it up with somewhere where you can easily replace it. Not that it's going to matter too much on this particular design, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to switch to the So Saffron. I've repositioned it into there. We're still going to jump 2. And we've got some room at the bottom there for another one. You could cut your cardstock larger and try and get your top and bottom layers a little bit more even, which is what I actually did on my original card, to be fair. It was only just as I was putting that down I thought about that, but there you go. So there's our stamped background. Really, really easy to do with the Stamparatus tool. I'm just going to show you just quick. If you just use just the merest amount of water on there, you can just wipe this clean very easily. Okay, and it moves out the way. Same with your base platform. This platform all wipes clean, and the Stampin' Chamois is perfect for wiping off your stamps that are mounted onto the Stamparatus window, just like that. And I'll just give it a quick dry off before I put it away, just with like a paper towel thing, and that's it, it's done. So put my magnet back. Get 2 magnets, don't let them touch, otherwise they snap together and they can break. Right, so there's our background. Really, really easy, not very complicated to do at all. We can quickly get this layered up because it's just all flat, it's just all nice and simple stuff here. Now, tape runners coming to the end because I can see that little red carrier tape in the top there, so there we are. Right, so you have a bit of a choice on whether you want to have the same layout as I've done on these ones, where the white bit of white has been left on the right hand side and I've put the sentiment there, or we could switch it around. Now personally I don't think it looks right the other way around, but the choice is completely yours. We're just going to go with the this for now. Oop. So tape runner has survived another card. They're really easy to change the cartridges in there, so as and when that occurs we can show you how to do that. Right, I'm going to bring back my my ink pads. Now on my sample cards you'll have seen I've done tone on tone stamping with the sentiment there. Now with these yellows, I can almost guarantee you that isn't going to work very well. In fact, let's just try it onto some scrap paper just to show you. Let me just grab that scrap reaching across. So if I was to do the So Saffron with the crushed curry over the top, I just don't think it's going to be clear enough. I could be proved wrong, of course. It's always possible. Just managed to get a little bit of a hair on that stamp too, which hasn't stamped as well, but it's not going to matter. And then this is crushed curry that I've just stuck my finger in. So I've put this over the top. Let's just see. It may have enough definition, to be fair. So let's just try it, and if it works out, we'll go with it. Oh, it ain't too bad. Okay, let's go. Let's stick with it. I thought I was going to have to resort to black to make that pop a bit. Evidently not. I like it. This is a stitched rectangle die, which I discovered fit these quite nicely. When I was just having a look to see what I could cut these out with. Obviously, if you don't have a die cut machine, then you can obviously cut a strip quite nicely. Those chunky letters are very easy to cut straight lines around, either with a trimmer, guillotine, or by hand. but I do like dies, and these particular ones, because you get the stitched edge, I just think it just adds a little bit of something to the card, which is really cool. Grab some dimensionals because we need something lifted up on here, I think. So I'm just going to put 3 on there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. You can jazz it up with gems and what have you if you want. I think I might go, yeah, this way. I'm breaking that border again. Okay, cool. They're cool, aren't they? Really, really easy. Really easy. And I haven't used the stripy one or the flecky one. So you could do another 2, similar vein, different colours, whatever. I've done matchy matchy. You can black is a really good combination with any of the 6 colours that I've used today as well, so that you could bring in that as a different element as well. Loads and loads of options just using these 2 stamp sets and mixing the colours up, and really easy to do, really easy. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Links in the description. Please do like, subscribe, share with your friends. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, for all your comments. You know who you are. Really love your feedback. Yeah, take care, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.